This was the first time Melinda Byrne saw her Thargomindah home. Sandbags that barricaded the doorway pulled away, and the destruction left in the wake of the water revealed. Puddles of mud pooled on her lounge room floor.
We've got photos.
The scale of loss enormous.
It had water almost a metre up through it for a week. It's just hard to explain, and you think, yep, that's the worst it can be. But then you have a phone call with an insurance company saying that's like, yeah, no, that's as bad as it can get.
Until recently, she'd always been covered for floods with her home insurance. That changed when she got a renewal notice. Her home insurance was increased to more than $30,000 a year.
I actually rang them at the time and I said, I think you've made a typo on here. I said, you're actually charging me more a month than what my annual premium was.
Around the town of Thargomindah, it's the same story. This hotel has suffered an estimated nearly $1 million worth of damage and lost business. Flood insurance would have cost them an extra $25,000 per year on top of their annual premium. Like most in town, they couldn't afford that. Even some council assets aren't flood insured.
Well, it's too expensive, full stop.
Driving around Thargomindah, damage is evident on every corner, every street.
These people here in this corner house lost everything.
Only 12 homes were untouched by floodwaters in this disaster. Many weren't insured for floods. The mayor calling for action, saying it's not fair.
Yeah, it's rude, they whether they take us for all mugs because we live in the bush or what it is, but it's not right. You're penalised for where you live virtually, and that shouldn't be.
The Insurance Council of Australia says worsening extreme weather is putting upward pressure on premiums across the country, calling for the creation of a flood defence fund to build disaster-resilient infrastructure. The town's leaders fear if people can't afford to live there, they won't.
If we lose them, well, we're not going to have the bush, and we're not going to have what Australia stands for. And we're sort of the last frontier here at the moment.
Laura Lavelle, ABC News, Thargomindah.